And so we now have a equation we could use in order to somehow determine the vapor pressure of a chemical species at a particular temperature. Okay? And so in this video, I just want to talk about how we actually go about and use this equation in order to determine the vapor pressure. Okay? And so if you wanted to, because it's, kind of a tricky equation to use, the algorithm that you need to follow in order to calculate vapor pressure is a bit tricky. Okay? All right, and so when you're trying to calculate vapor pressure, what you got to do first is you got to pick an initial guess for Psat. Okay? So you pick an initial guess for the vapor pressure, and then from whatever equation of state that you use, what you want to do is you want to calculate the 3 roots of the molar volume that correspond to your pressure guess. Okay? The lowest root, the smallest root, physically would represent the molar volume of the liquid. The largest of the roots would correspond to the molar volume of the vapor. And whatever the middle root is would correspond to something that is unstable and is a value that isn't used. Once you have VL and VV, you then go and plug them in to that delta G equation. VV P guess minus VL P guess minus VL VV P dV. And the reason I write P there rather than V guess is because here, where you're going to plug in is your actual entire equation of state. And you're going to have to actually integrate that with respect to volume. Right? And then, when you plug that into delta G, you got to see if your delta G value is actually close to 0. Okay? If it's within, if it's close enough to 0 to your liking, then you're done. But if it isn't, what you then got to do is just readjust your P guess, and then just keep repeating steps 1, 2, and 3 until your delta G is as close to 0 as you like. So these are the 4 basic steps that you need to follow in order to calculate Psat.